Welcome to the Best Advice Podcast with your host, life and love success coach, and author of The Poison of Perfection, Angela Wadley. If you're looking for authentic, no-holds-barred advice about life, love, business, career, or health, you've come to the right place. You'll hear from fascinating guests as they quickly reveal their powerful advice to inspire you to create and live your best life. So get ready, grab a pen, or make a mental note. You don't want to miss this.
Hi, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Angela. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to share my little nugget of wisdom with your audience, and I hope that some people walk away with learning some new things.
When it comes to business, career, love, health, or life in general, if you have ever struggled with a decision, had to figure your way out through something, or just learned a valuable lesson, what is the best advice that you can share?
When it comes to business, the best advice I can share is to trust your people and celebrate their uniqueness. We all have different backgrounds, perspectives, and unique experiences to bring to the table, and they're all valid. When we can acknowledge and celebrate each employee's unique value, we're able to increase our team cohesion, productivity, and move forward together in the work that we also deeply care about. There's a lot of differences between people. Sometimes we can see them, and sometimes we can't see them. But research shows that the more unique perspectives we bring into our teams, the better outcomes we have in revenue, retention, productivity, etc. What I'm specifically referring to is celebrating invisible disabilities, and that means including neurodiversity and chronic illnesses as well. And I'll explain why. My first traumatic brain injury, TBI, also known as, was when I was 15. Immediately, I had constant headaches, nausea, light and noise sensitivity, among other symptoms, and this lasted for years. But what it also gave me was a lot of skills, such as complex problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. So in 2016, the World Economic Forum flagged key skills that would define success in the fourth industrial revolution. It listed the top 3 skills as exactly that: complex problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. So by the time that I was a working professional, I was able to manage, mask, and hide my symptoms in order to fit into a working world that wasn't designed for me. Plus, I had these extra skills as well that really helped me succeed. But then I had 2 more TBIs and all of my symptoms came flooding back, full force, creating awkward and uncomfortable tension amongst my team. I started talking with other disabled colleagues in my organization and also in other industries, and I learned that this was happening virtually everywhere. So, with my bachelor's degree in psychology and master's in organizational leadership, I knew that I could help. I now teach teams leadership and communication skills that are thoughtfully designed to support and leverage hidden differences in the workplace. As you're listening to this, you might be thinking, and I hear this a lot, that your team doesn't have employees with invisible disabilities, so this doesn't apply to you. Actually, I want to show you a myth buster. A lot of studies have shown that up to 30% of the US workforce is disabled, neurodivergent, or has a chronic illness. So if you have at least 10 people in your organization, chances are that at least 3 of them fall into one of these categories. And if you don't know you have anyone on your team in these categories, that might be signaling a culture problem where employees don't feel comfortable enough to share that with you. However, a study done in 2017 showed that the disclosure rate for employees with disabilities is only 3.2%. So it's not likely that you would know anyways. The point is, and my advice is, to trust all of your employees, celebrate their unique perspectives, and find ways to give each and every person the tools they need for success, because your bottom line will appreciate it. Enjoy.
Okay, so if you were a character in a TV show or movie, which character would you be and why?
Oh gosh, what a fun question. I would choose Claire from Outlander because I love that she just does her own thing all the time, but it's also meant to help people. She has such a huge heart and she loves helping people, but in her own way, with her own rules. So I love that.
Thank you so much for being on my podcast.
Thank you for having me, Angela. It was an honor. For those of you listening, I would love to get in touch and hear how this landed for you. The best way is to go to my website, www.theworkingwell.us, and fill out the contact form. I look forward to meeting you.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Please subscribe and share with someone you care about. To catch all the latest from Angela, go to www.angelawadley.com. Until next time, keep growing and keep going.